Everyone, with Halloween literally around the corner, hey! I'm here to help those without a lot of money come up with some great costumes here in the top 5 cheapest Halloween costumes. Use "Hello, my name is" stickers and put any name on it that's not your own, and you can be an identity thief. Don't let me near your purse, I might take your tampons. Wear an aluminum foil hat and you too can be paranoid conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. Head over to Infowars.com and find out how the Pope's scepter is making everybody gay liberal Catholics. Put on an article that you got signed at a convention and you can be collectible memorabilia serial killer. I'm coming for your bank account. Don't put anything on when you get out of the shower and you can be the naked cowboy. Without a hat. Or a guitar. Can I have my pants back now, please? Or you can go as me. Good old Ron. He'll drive the ladies wild.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
Also, if you're going trick-or-treating, make sure you have your parents check your candy before you eat it. Oh, honey, this chocolate will go great with my vodka. Go to your room, you're grounded.
This is the Ron Pertee Show.
Hey, happy Ron-O-Ween, everybody. It's first annual Ron-O-Ween. How's everybody doing? There's some people in the chat room. If you're not in the chat room, it means you're listening to this or you're watching this later. And what is wrong with you? Every Tuesday night at 11 p.m., I'm here with my trusty Temu version, Andy Richter.
Hello.
World famous comedian Nate Ford. And we have a couple people in the chat. We have Chuck and Nikki, and that's the wrong one. It should just be in the regular one, not the private chat. You're telling me that. So hi. Yeah, no. It's whatever.
I just want to talk to you.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, well, fuck them. No, so tonight we're going to have Celeste Parker from Hexan Arcane on, and we're going to talk about the documentary, I'm Your Host, that she's a part of. It's about the Kenosha, Wisconsin horror host scene.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, and they had their premiere at the Twisted Dreams Film Festival on the 20th of October, and they have the Kenosha premiere coming up on the 11th of November. I would go, but the problem is I have to be on Tales from the Podcast that night, and we are talking about Jason X. And you cannot keep me from talking about Jason in space.
That is one of the best classic.
It is. I love it.
Out there.
I love it. And if you watched or listened last week, you know that I prayed on my Mardi Gras beads for boobs in my face. Well, my camera got unplugged. What the fuck? Hold on. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Is that a zombie Nazi? What is that? What is
I don't know what the fuck that. No, that's actually the wait, hold on. There I am. So anyway, if you at least you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
So if you were watching or listening last week, you know I was praying on these Mardi Gras beads for boobs in my face. And there's this woman I know from back in my stand-up days, long time ago, who I'd been talking to. She'd been interested in the show and everything, which is great. And she's probably listening right now. Hi. And hand pink weight. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Fucking weirdo. No. But so I'm sitting here and I'm praying. And then, so she's talking to me and we're just kind of like, one thing's leading to another. And we met up today. And we were just talking and stuff, and then one thing led to another, and it came true. I had boobs in my face.
Congratulations.
Thank you. With a promise of vagina later. Now, what pissed me off about the whole thing, exactly. Oh, jeez.
It's spotted, yeah.
Well, oh my god, let me get my coat on. What bothered me the most, though, is there were these old people, parked by us. They have no fucking respect when two grown adults are trying to bang in a Chevy Equinox. They have no fucking respect. It's like, look, just because people were watching when y'all were fucking in a Model T doesn't mean you have to keep staying. Okay, if you go to a makeout spot, and I can't believe I said this at 44 years old, if you go to a makeout spot and everybody parks facing one way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the way it is. It's like going to a drive-in and you don't honk at the screen. These motherfuckers, these old curmudgeon people who probably just left the old folks home, which was down the road, were parked perpendicular with us. My car and their car formed a T, so they were staring at us the entire time.
Creepy.
It was very creepy, but it didn't stop me from putting my hand down her shirt.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Without Grandma and Grandpa, there'd be no me.
True.
Hey,
if this Equinox is
my Equinox,
don't come a knocking.
Yeah, if the Equinox is rocking, don't come a knocking. Exactly.
Like we're done having fun. We don't want everybody else to have fun.
Basically,
we go
yeah.
to these makeout joints and we just stare at them until they stop.
Exactly. Basically, yeah.
What if that turns those people on even more?
Oh, they kept looking at the water because we had a gale warning because it was snowing and stuff. So I'm thinking that they, yeah, I'm thinking they were looking at water because apparently it doesn't run in their house.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want to look at running water, go turn your faucet on.
Exactly.
And leave me to my design. Damn it. Oh boy. Yeah, so with us right now, if this works, is Celeste Parker from Hexan Arcane. We're going to talk to her about the documentary. Let's bring her up. Hello. It's black. I don't know what's going on.
Is my camera not working?
Your camera's not working.
All right, hang on one sec.
Okay. 1,000, 2 1,000. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And more than that.
Yeah. See, this is why I fired that engineer. That bald fuck.
We got something.
Wait. There's something going on. I know what we got going on. Thrilling television.
Yeah.
While she's getting all this stuff. Whoa, Jesus. Oh, she'll be back. Yeah, she'll be back. While we wait, though, I do want to talk a little bit really quick about something that happened to me Thursday.
Okay.
I went and got a tattoo.
Oh, I think I saw a post on Facebook or something.
Yeah, it is. About I got a Friday the 13th tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, here we go. There you are.
Hey.
How's it going? Yeah, she's looking extra sexy tonight.
Yeah.
Exactly. So.
No, he lost his.
Oh no.
The host lost his camera.
I guess we're gonna have to do the show without him. The show must go on, right?
Exactly. I'm Nate, by the way.
Hi, I'm Celeste.
Nice to meet you, Celeste.
You too.
So, Hexan Arcane, correct? What?
Yes.
In layman's term, what is it?
We're horror hosts.
Oh, nice. And you just talk about like all the horrors in the world, or like horror movies and stuff like that.
Pretty much movies. I think that there's not enough time to talk about all the horrors in the world, and so we're focused specifically on movies, kind of like an Elvira or Svengoolie or.
Oh no! Okay, yeah, perfect, awesome, that's great. What?
This,
probably
I was trick or treating.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't have a fear of clowns like some people do.
You might
if
have.
you were a spider clown, then maybe I'd be afraid. But
I can go get my tarantula.
Yes, do please. No. What is your favorite horror movie? I know that because there's so many different genres of horror out there, but do you have like one that it's just a go-to Halloween night, what do you watch?
Now, probably my very favorite is Sleepaway Camp.
Okay, yeah, those are fun. There's like what,
Yeah.
8 of them, 9 of them, or something like that.
I don't
could be
know.
wrong.
I really like 2 of them only that
Yeah,
much. I like
yeah.
the first one and then Return to Sleepaway Camp.
Okay, yeah.
Because Melissa Rose is my favorite actress. I have a tattoo from that movie on me.
Nice.
So
My favorite horror movie that scares me every time. It's Rosemary's Baby.
I love Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah. The reason because it's realistic. Like it could actually happen, and that's why I get it. The flash, the scary sounds and whatnot. I get it, but if it's something that could happen to you at any moment,
Yeah,
that's
the
what.
atmospheric
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, I love those too. And actually, I had a friend when she was pregnant. I was like, "Oh," she was like, "Do you have any movies I can borrow?" So I gave her like Rosemary's Baby and what is the movie version of Midwich Cuckoos? What's it called?
I have no idea.
Anyway,
Boo, everybody! It's a Ron-O-Ween miracle. I'm back.
Hey, we were
Now-
gonna have to do the show without you.
Well, now, that's the thing is I could hear you the entire time, and so that I knew what was going on. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so he called him something other than Hexan Arcane. But okay, good. Anyway, so now that no, he pronounced it funny because he's from
I'm
Idaho.
I'm from Idaho. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I apologize.
He's don't hassle him. He's from
It's
potato
looking at
country.
my soul. At my soul. Get
How
out.
could she do that? You don't have one.
Well, I have a little.
A little one, a little tiny mini soul.
It's called a
So
Kia
you know all
Soul,
about me.
but
What
it's
do you
a
do?
soul. What's that?
So you know all about me now. So who are you?
I'm a hobbit that lives in the Shire of Boise, Idaho, that does stand up here and there, and nothing else. According to my stepdad, I'm a lazy piece of shit, and that should get a full-time job and not go after my dreams.
Yeah, fuck your dreams. You're not special.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, just I do stand up and I hop on Ron's podcast every once in a while.
This is a late night show. Thank you very much, sir.
Late night show podcast /
Yes.
uh
You're the one that talked me into doing this again.
I know. That's why I'm excited for all of this.
And
Yeah,
how are you?
Mark Shepard in the chat just says, "Tell him he's not your full-time dad."
That's funny.
No, step
Yeah.
parents
True.
are parents too.
Yeah. So now, Celeste, thank you for joining us after your ritual. Obviously, it looks like you Morgan must be really tired, so that's why she's passed out, and you're still covered in the House of a Thousand Corpses face
Yeah.
paint.
So we had this plan. I went trick-or-treating with a bunch of neighborhood kids, and then at the end I took their candy and she ate it all. So she's passed out.
That makes so much sense. That makes a lot of. Now, go ahead.
Did you know these kids or just random kids and you just took their candy and then ate them?
We don't know children in our neighborhood.
I don't think they're allowed to be near children in their neighborhood.
Yeah. Ron, you're court-ordered too, right?
No, actually, they haven't caught me yet. Anyway, that's horrible to say. I was just talking about having boobs in my face, and now you're saying I'm not allowed near schools.
Well, there's a lot wrong with you, Ron. And
There is, but that is not one of the things. But so let's get into something important here. November 14th or 11th is the Kenosha premiere of I'm Your Host. And now it's not completely about you guys, but you have they talk to you guys in it. And what exactly is the documentary, the overarching story that they're trying to tell with it?
So this documentary is really cool because it started off based on an article that was written by T. Carlos in Milwaukee Magazine. And it was about all the horror hosts in Kenosha because there's a lot of them, more per capita, I think, than anywhere else.
There really is.
And the other part is that we're all kind of related to each other in that, not all of them, but 3 of us are all related because Dedger started on Dr. Destruction's show, and then Morgan and I started on Dedger's show. So we're basically Dr. Destruction's grandchildren at this point.
So it's like 7 degrees of Dedger.
Yeah. So
Or 7 degrees of Dr. Destruction.
Right. And it started out in that direction of, because there was some drama, which there doesn't need to be, because we all love the same things. We all love horror. We all love horror hosting in movies. And, but sometimes things happen and there's drama involved. And so originally the article focused more on that. And the documentary was going to be sort of a humorous look on that. And it changed directions when, very unfortunately, Dedger passed away. And that really brought all of us together. He'd already filmed his parts for it, but we went back and, we filmed our part after he had already passed away. But it really brought the scene together. And that became the message of the movie, which I thought was really great.
So all the drama's over with?
Yeah, there's no drama anymore. We're all friends.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, so we love Dr. Destruction. We love Storm and her people. So, there's nothing but love between all of us. We've gone to events, we've supported each other, and we will continue to.
Well, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That is fantastic. Now, you and your sister Morgan, you've been on the air for I don't even know how long now. It was pre-COVID.
We started just as the lockdowns happened. Our show started in 2020, spring of 2020. So April.
That's fantastic time that everyone wants to be alive because everyone else is dying.
Yeah, it was great. So we ended up going a lot of like Zoom format for any interviews and having
I seem to remember that.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like we had on an early guest, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we talked about kids not playing with certain things.
Yeah, dead things.
Yeah,
Children
Stupid Bob Clark. He should have stuck with his Black Christmases.
Yeah.
That movie was bad, though. But yeah, no. So you started spring of 2020, just as lockdown. You're doing a lot of Zoom stuff. I remember that.
Yeah, and then Morgan and I, we were comfortable being around each other because, we're related and, we live in the same house. So it was okay. So it was really just the two of us. We started out with no crew, no support. We ran all the cameras. We made all this stuff for ourselves pretty much. We had a little bit of help. We had a really awesome guy that does art for us. He did our opening credits. Zach McLean, I can't say enough great things about him. He's done photography for us. So he really did everything, but from a distance at that point. So he was just working on his stuff. I learned how to edit during that time, video edit. So still learning. And we just did everything ourselves pretty much.
Yeah, well, with video editing, you never stop learning because they always change things.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for 10 years and I still, yeah. It's messed up. So what is the one film that because I know you guys are all over the place now. You're on all different like TV stations. You're on Roku. You're everywhere. What is the one film that kind of gave you a little bit of trouble, like from a production standpoint?
Trying to think if there really was one.
Like any that gave you any kind of backlash because you shouldn't be showing this type of thing. Because I know a lot of horror hosts deal with the public domain stuff, but sometimes it gets kind of weird.
I would say really none of them gave us problem. We try to be really careful in public domain and getting permission from independent people. There are some that parts of it get claimed on YouTube, so we can't monetize those shows. There have been a couple here and there where people, like on YouTube have been claimed. I don't fight it because whatever.
Right.
For the most part, we really haven't had any issues. We find really, really bad movies, so I don't think anyone wants to claim them.
I wouldn't claim half the movies you guys show.
Claim the movies we show.
Yeah, I wouldn't claim them at all. But I do love it whenever, like I remember I showed Night of the Living Dead on a stream once, and I got a claim from an Italian place, and it's like, that movie's in public domain. And I know I didn't play the Criterion version, because that's not out yet. So I don't know. People are claiming weird stuff here on YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I was very active this afternoon.
Active.
Practice. Yeah. So now, usually, do you guys have a lot of trick or treaters when you're not out stealing candy from kids or at the house? Or
No one comes to our house. No,
that
it's a
makes
little too
sense.
realistic.
Yeah, yeah.
Morgan likes to have exotic pets, so the crocodiles and stuff tend to scare people away.
Now, how does she control the crocodiles? Because they kind of seem to, obviously, they have a mind of their own, even if it is pea-sized.
Yeah, she doesn't control them. They just do their thing.
Oh, Jesus, that sounds like fun.
That's Morgan's method.
And what's your method to deal with people?
Let Morgan do it.
There you go. If you can pass the buck, why don't you?
I pretty much love everybody, so
Aww.
I have no problem getting along. Not you two, but everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she hates us.
I figured.
No, she absolutely despises us. But now, how long have I known you? It's been a long time now. It feels like it.
5 years.
It feels like longer than that.
I feel like I met you in 2019.
I think I know I knew you online, but I know I met you for the first time at Twisted.
At Twisted Dreams, was that 2019 or 2018?
I want to say it was the year before Joe Bob. So 2018?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Did I look really big?
Well, there was a reason for that.
Yeah, but did I? Because that'll tell me the year.
Yes, you were.
Then it was 2019.
Okay, there you go. Perfect.
Was 2019 Joe Bob?
Yeah, he had to have been then. But I was there 2 days, so it could have been the day before.
I didn't get to Joe Bob. I only came like the one day I wasn't feeling the greatest.
I wonder why. I wouldn't have either.
Judges.
You were?
Yeah, like I judged a couple of the horror films. I went through they sent it to me. I watched them and then gave my critiques on it.
I love judging.
Yeah, it was like there were some just fantastic ones and some that were like, okay, all right, but still good because I like bad movies. I really love bad movies as much as I
like our show.
Yeah.
There. Trust me, there are some real stinkers that they show. They're great, but the movie's not so much.
Well, the thing is, we're not sure we're always that good, so we want to be better than the movie. So people, when we're on screen, people are like, oh, this is so much better. And then we look better by comparison if we pick really bad movies.
Just, you know what, you need to get one of those movies that doesn't make a lick of sense, which I think there was that one, like, about, it was a Spanish one, but it was, like, based on Poe.
Oh, yeah.
That was bad.
One.
Yeah.
From Hell made no sense at all.
Not at all. Nah. It really made me appreciate Fall of the House of Usher.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen that, I highly suggest you go out and watch it. It was fantastic. But I'd also go watch Midnight Mass because that was really good too. That was really good. Yes, it's Mike Flanagan. Really good stuff. I'm over here suggesting things. So, what is your favorite movie that you've shown?
That's hard because I love so many. Well, no, we haven't shown that yet.
Spoilers.
Trying to think of. I don't know. I really like Piranha. It was fun. Just some of the I like monster movies sometimes. So I don't know. There's so many that I honestly love so much. So
how many episodes have you done now?
I don't know.
A lot?
Maybe
121 episodes.
Probably around there.
She's not even kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a lot of them. And now where can people watch Hexan Arcane on Roku?
On Roku, for fact, I know we're on the channel Suburban Screams. It's free Roku and Amazon channel. We're also on, I believe, Fearflix, which I think you have to pay for, but I'm not sure how many are on there because I don't have it. We're on the Monster channel, which I think is also on Roku. And then we're on KTV, which has a Roku channel, which I think, but you have to watch it live, 8 p.m. on Friday.
Oh, that's the Kenosha one, right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Kenosha TV, we're on TV in Kenosha, and then they also, I think, have a Roku channel.
Okay. If anybody has any questions for Celeste, go ahead and put them in the chat. I'll bring them up. Someone here has a Little Miss Muffet Nikki. Anyone watch like the Ring movies? Because I just like I got a thing with Japanese movies. I just can't do them.
Why?
I don't know.
Is it because you got to read the subtitles? Is that why? Ron?
Well, no, because I went and saw Talk to Me, and when I found out it was an Australian movie, I was like, oh great, we're gonna have subtitles in this thing.
You don't like subtitles?
I love subtitles. I watch subtitles on regular movies. It doesn't bother me at all. But oh wait, no, Ju-on is The Grudge, isn't it?
It's one of it's well, America took over it anyways. It doesn't really matter.
Right. Well, and that's the thing is like a lot of like what I love is when you go back and you look at movies like Mad Max and stuff like that, and then you watch the Italian ripped off versions. It's they're just so bad. Like Warriors of Atlantis or something, and as you're watching it, you're just like, oh, this is not good.
That reminds me of one of my favorite movies we showed, Mole Men vs. Sons of Hercules. It's so bad.
I bet.
So bad.
That sounds bad. Who was playing Hercules?
I don't know.
It wasn't Arnold?
Mostly naked, muscly dude.
No, so that's why you liked it.
Tell me more about these muscular naked men.
Yeah, tell him more about these muscular naked men.
You'll just have to watch it.
Okay.
But yeah, the Mole Men are great. They're basically like pale guys in weird hoods or something. I don't know.
So
Really
like
bad.
any EDM party, really.
Yeah.
Everybody's got little glow sticks and they're dancing around like it was like that second episode of Fall House of Usher. And then at midnight everybody gets to fuck. Except all the stuff comes down and I don't want to spoil anything. Yes. Just have you watched the House of Usher yet?
Not just the first episode.
Okay.
Not
You
yet.
need to see the second episode is hooked. But in a
It's
good
on
way.
my-
Yeah, I have to. I still haven't watched The Haunting of Bly Manor, which is the second one he did, because he also did Haunting of Hill House.
I know. I need to watch those, but like
They're
I watched
really
part
good.
of Haunted of Hill House, but I haven't finished it. I just got caught up in other things.
I think there's one jump scare in the entire thing, which is crazy. But you don't expect it because you're like 4 episodes or 5. I forget when it was, and nothing's happened really. It's just been more uncomfortable than anything, and then all of a sudden, boom! You get hit with it out of nowhere, and it's like, ah, my pants. You know, there went my my clean underwear. So
I thought you said Mike Pence. Mike Pence.
yes, there goes Mike Pence.
That's scary in itself. So yeah.
Shit came out of my behind, and Mike Pence left the race. No, it's just like one, hand in hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where they can find you on Roku. They can find you on youtube.com/Hexan Arcane.
Yep.
I know things.
Look up Hexan Arcane. We are like social media horrors. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we have a website, we're on Facebook. What else? We're not on Snapchat because I don't really use Snapchat that much, but
TikTok?
yeah, we are on TikTok. So yeah, you can find us. And we accept anybody that's like, we want to show your show. We're like, okay, since we're not really making money off this, we might as well focus on accessibility and just have the most amount of people that want to watch us can watch us.
Perfect. That's fantastic. That's awesome. And now with the documentary, let's get back to that for a little bit. Where can people come watch the documentary on the 11th?
It is on the 11th in Kenosha at Parkside. I don't know exactly where or the time. I should look those things up, but I don't know.
I think it starts at 7, and it's at I don't want to call it Ranger Hall because I might be wrong, but I think it's the same place that the I Dream of Psycho Pomp premiere was.
Okay, I wasn't there, so I'm just gonna try to find it.
I was, and I had just had a medical scare, and the loud pulsing things in the movie, I had to go sit out in the waiting area because it was just messing with my head. It was right after or right before we started doing Becoming Undead 3, and that's when I got all sick.
Yeah. Are you going to be at the premiere?
I am going to try, but on Tales from the Podcast that night, we're showing Jason X.
I love Jason X.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's not as good as number 9, but I.
Oh, what is wrong with everybody liking Jason Goes to Hell?
I love Jason Goes to Hell.
He's barely in it.
I know, but it's great.
The only good thing in that movie is when Jason gets to go and do bad things to Aaron Gray in the basement of his house.
I like the whole movie. It's fun.
You know, like so many teenagers in the 70s watching Buck Rogers or the 80s. I don't know when things come out. I just watch them. Bitty. Hey, Buck. And like all these teenage boys looking at Aaron Gray's poster on their wall, and then they get to live out their fantasies through Jason Voorhees in the 90s. Yeah. But you'll be there.
I will be there.
I love my little perverted tangents. No, you'll be there. Now, is Morgan going to be there, or?
We're not sure yet. Morgan kind of does what she wants, so.
Well, that's obvious.
Yes.
And who else is going to be? Is there going to be like any kind of after party? Because I know the one up at Twisted, there was an after party.
I don't know about the after party. Dr. Destruction said he's going to be there. Storm may be there, so she's in it, and her Storm's Eclectic Realm. She was at the other one with Felony and Gorzalski and like other people that are on her show. So that was really cool. I'm hoping they come to the next one.
Okay, well that's good. It sounds like it's going to be a fun time.
After party, but they had a Q&A afterward, which was really fun. So.
Okay, so what we'll do is I will, since we're far enough away, if you're watching this before the 11th, I will post the link to buy tickets, which are ridiculously affordable. I think when I saw they're like less than $7 to get in. So I will post it in the show notes below for the YouTube and the audio version, so you'll be able to click on it and get your tickets and go down there and support indie horror hosts. Because they're awesome. They're great.
Yeah, and I won't look like this, but you can always recognize me by the purple. I wear lots of purple.
It's over this way. This way. Wait, wrong way. Okay, here we go. All right, boom. There we go. Yeah, we've confused Celeste. She doesn't know which direction we're going at this point.
I forget camera works and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know what's what. I just love when I was coming in here, I was on the stuff, and it's like, oh, do you want to mirror your camera and confuse myself more? No.
I'm perpetually confused, so it's okay.
No, you're awesome. And you guys should go check out Hexan Arcane. Go subscribe on YouTube. And now you're on Twitch sometimes too.
Yes, here and there. When I get the time, I like to game on Twitch. But then I get super into a game, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to people. I just want to play this game. And then
that's fair. That's fair. Have you played Texas Chainsaw Massacre yet?
Yes, I did, and I like it.
Are you family? Are you family or victim?
I like playing as a victim, but that was stressing me out too much. It was like giving me anxiety. So I decided to play as family because I'm like, even if I do nothing, it's not that scary.
Right. I'm a Bubba main. I love playing as Bubba. And they just dropped a new skin that Greg Nicotero designed.
Yeah, I've been obsessed with Starfield. I can't stop playing.
Everybody, so that's a big thing. Everybody's like Starfield, and I remember Diablo 4 for a while, but then something happened. I don't know, like with a season pass or something, and then my favorite game just got screwed up because Bungie had to lay off a bunch of people, so that shoots the big expansion coming in February for Destiny 2, and that's all Sony's fault. Fuck you, Sony. Unless you're giving me money, then you're great.
I am an Xbox girl, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, let's put it this way: Bungie are the people who created Halo.
Okay.
So, and then
I'm going to age myself here. My favorite game of all time.
Oh boy.
Is GoldenEye.
That's not aging you. I played Pitfall on the Atari.
Yeah. It's good, but I liked Perfect Dark better.
Okay.
They're the same game, aren't they?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Perfect Dark had like on fire tag with like the gingerbread man, and he makes a really funny sound if you set him on fire.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
There you go. Now Nate's gonna hunt that down. Now, have you played the Resident Evil 2 remake?
I was never into Resident Evil.
Oh, because there's a mod you can do on PC where you can have, instead of Mr. X following you, you can have Thomas the Tank Engine.
Sounds actually terrifying.
It is very creepy. You need to look at, just type in Resident Evil Thomas the Tank, and it is, because you'll hear, and the closer he gets, you'll hear his theme music, and it's just like, you see him coming through walls, and it, no.
His face is really terrifying to me.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I was honestly, when I was watching, my brother used to watch it a lot, and when George Carlin was Mr. Conductor, I kept waiting for him to go like, shit, piss, cocksucker, motherfucker, cunt and tits. But because that would be hilarious to me, but all the kids would be upset, I guess.
You're never coming on our show again.
Oh, stop now. I'm don't be like my local comic shop and tell me that I have to cut down on the vulgarity.
No, it's your show. You do whatever you want. I just don't like all that editing because we're on TV. So when people swear,
well, see, that's the thing, is we're not on TV yet. And I actually made a joke to somebody that I know at a major network, and I was like, just until we're on XYZ network, and she put a little heart by the comment. So
there was a time though, and it was so much work, but just to be funny, I did put in an interview I did with like a little kid where he talked about some stuff, and I made every word like bleeped it out as if it, like the entire thing was profanity. Got his parents' permission for that first. Yeah. But...
I think that's hilarious. Let's see here. We got another comment. E.T. is a horror movie. I will not be convinced otherwise.
Yes.
No.
That terrifies me to this day. I won't watch it.
What's wrong? I just ate some Reese's Pieces.
No, so when he like dies and the people come in the white suits and stuff, that like traumatized me as a kid.
Yeah, I could see that. That's
I do no. That's like that whole is Die Hard a Christmas movie thing, and I will say no, it is not. It just happens on Christmas.
Never seen it.
You never saw Die Hard?
Yeah, action movies. Bleh.
Yeah, but I like Lethal Weapon better anyway. So
never seen that either.
Are you gonna watch Silent Night, the new one that's coming out with yeah? Oh yeah. I have a feeling that you're into the actor playing the lead because you got really excited. I don't even know his name. I think he was RoboCop.
Play the lead. Like I have absolutely no idea.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
The remake, the RoboCop
Kinnaman,
remake.
Kinnaman.
Yeah, Joel Kinnaman. Yeah.
Who?
Joel Kinnaman.
Joel Kinnaman.
Oh, he doesn't have a line of dialogue in the movie, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of like the actors and stuff like that. I have random like bits of knowledge here and there, but
did you see the Santa Claus movie with David Harbour?
Yes, that was fantastic.
That was awesome. He played like an uber violent Santa Claus who it was awesome. I don't even remember the name of it, but I highly suggest you watch it.
Well, like they go back to like the Nicholas, like the way back in the day where it all began. And,
yeah, you find out what you get Santa Claus's origins.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
I can highly recommend the movie Sleigh Bells if you want to see Krampus.
Oh, because that's on my list of things, and it's called Violent Night.
Right here. Okay.
And it's called Violent Night.
You're gonna watch Sleigh Bells?
Yes.
Just because you're I'm afraid you're gonna eat my soul with those eyes. Yeah. See, there you go. How many kids did you scare before you took their candy? All of them. I've actually, the funny thing is because here in Wisconsin, and this is inside baseball, here in Wisconsin where the Parker sisters live, because Wisconsin is the Hellmouth. Let's just be honest. The weather is atrocious today. And I saw pictures of Celeste. How film picked you up, I don't know. But I saw you all bundled up.
Yeah, I was wearing my winter coat and a hat. I'm actually still wearing 3 pairs of pants right now.
And here I was just out in a pea coat and a pair of jeans and a t-shirt today.
Yeah, I was wearing 2 shirts, a hoodie, my coat, a hat, the hood on my thing, a pair of gloves, 2 pairs of socks, 3 pairs of pants, and my winter boots.
But the real question here is, were you cold?
Yes.
Okay.
But not that cold.
Okay.
It wasn't too bad.
Okay. Good. Okay, good. Well, Celeste, I want to thank you so much for being here. I know you have, let's see here, Happy Halloween. Okay. Oh, Paul Brooks, who is a friend of mine, who is the director of Hunting for the Hag. I hope he'll be joining us soon.
Well,
Not
happy
today.
Halloween.
Yes, Happy Halloween to Paul. And when you get a chance, check out Hunting for the Hag. It is fantastic. It was shot in Illinois, and
Okay.
yeah, nowhere
it
near
a-
Boise.
It's not
Hunting
about
the
witches,
Hag.
right?
No, I don't know. It's like I think it's about the hag from Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think you'll be okay. Yeah, he doesn't
Okay.
disparage your kind.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so we don't
Feel
want that
good
to.
finally do that.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. But don't forget to follow or subscribe to their YouTube channel. Watch them on Roku, all over the place. Go follow them or like their Facebook page. I couldn't think for a second. I had my brain literally farted.
Come to the documentary if you
Yes,
can.
I will
And
do my best.
Working anywhere, say hi to us.
Yes, it's there. And you know what? She actually has the greatest T-shirt ever.
I do, yes.
It says "fuck Ron Pertee."
It does. I stand by it.
You should. I had somebody tell me they're going to get it and put a piece of tape that says "I'm," and that yeah. But okay, go ahead if you want. That's fine. Nothing bad will come from that. Sorry, I got sound clips to use, and I'm loving them. I'm loving them. Like.
I will get ready for my Halloween ritual of walking between two candles at midnight.
Oh, that's right. I read about that. Yes. Well, you go do that. And I thank you so much for spending the end of your Halloween here at Ron-O-Ween. You're fantastic. And don't forget to go to watch the documentary. All the information will be down in the show notes. And if you have any questions, hit me up and I'll ask her. And I also know T and Alicia, so I can ask them too. I actually sat next to T at a book fair when we were peddling our wares, so we got to talking a lot. So it was it's a lot of good fun. So I'm hoping to be there. We'll see what happens. I'm maybe I'll just record something and tell them, hey, here you go. But I'll explain some other things later. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I know you have a busy day tomorrow. And I will let you go because you got to do your walking through the candles. Good luck with that. And tell Morgan when she wakes up I said hi.
Yeah, she's in a sugar coma, so she might be out for a while, but I'll wake her up for the midnight.
I ate like 5 Kit Kats and 3 Reese's Pieces before I came over here, so I'm good to go.
There were some houses giving out full-size candy bars, let's just say.
That I just saw that somewhere here in town where I'm from was doing it.
Every kid leaving that house.
I would go turn my coat inside out.
Grab their candy and I mean, what?
Right? You didn't do anything wrong. Not at all. But
I just decided I'm going to get a shirt that says Ron Pertee fucked me.
Okay. Is that like what's that?
I'm going to add a don't fuck Ron Pertee into my
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, I prayed on my Mardi Gras beads for boobs. Don't take that away from me. I just want some boobs. Okay, but no. So I want to thank you so much. Go subscribe to their YouTube. Like them on Facebook.
Yeah.
Go to the documentary, and if I'm there, say hi to me. Say hi to Celeste, and if Morgan's there, say hi to her. And I mean, you'll be able to recognize her from her war paint, her Halloween war paint.
I will not be looking like this, you guys. I won't. I'll look like a person with
good.
a face.
Well, that's
anyway,
good,
thank you for having me on, and
of
we will
course.
next you soon.
Bye. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like a real idiot during that, but it is what it is.
You bubbling idiot, you.
Yeah, you
ignorant slut, Ron.
you Jane, you ignorant slut. So I want to real quick. We were talking about this before. Let me close out a bunch of these boxes. I'm getting messages because I'm a popular motherfucker. Okay. I went and got this tattoo in Kenosha.
Nice.
And it was at Cassie B's Artistry. And I wanted to give her a shout out a couple times on the show because she does amazing work. She's got a really light touch, but she doesn't just do tattoos. She also does PMU brows, like the permanent makeup stuff.
Okay.
People. And for people who have like alopecia or who went through cancer treatments or something like that, she also does scalp micropigmentation. And she does fine line tattoos and henna tattoo parties. And the thing is, and she noticed on some of my other work that the person had a heavy hand. And she was I wasn't uncomfortable at all.
Yeah.
And if you want to see the tattoo, go to I'm Uncle Ron on social media, and it's there. But yeah, it was a really good experience, and her prices are very affordable. She is, let me see here, let me get an address. 6920 Green Bay Road, Suite 25, inside Sola Salons in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Check out her Facebook page, Cassie B Artistry, and that's what CASSIE space B space Artistry. And you can talk to her about stuff, about getting your stuff done. Because I know people who have gotten the permanent makeup eyebrows.
Yeah.
And I don't get it. But that's not for me to decide. If you want to permanently look like The Rock, that's on you.
Just surprised the whole time.
Yeah, the rest of your life you're just like this. Yeah, but that's nobody judged me for my somebody judged me for my Jason Voorhees tattoo, and that person can fuck right off. Why would you get that? I don't know. Why does your face look like that? But it is what it is.
Hey, do it, America. People out there listening, the one person in New Zealand.
We actually have quite a few people in Germany.
In Germany, wherever. Do what makes you happy.
Exactly.
Fuck haters. Fuck the people who say, hey, why'd you get that tattoo? Why not? Why didn't you get a tattoo? Well,
why ask why? Try Bud Dry.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you want to express yourself in certain ways, express yourself, okay? Like if I want to go and expose myself, I could do that, right?
Maybe in Boise.
I mean, express myself, not expose. Express. Sorry. Oh.
Although, isn't your face red? And a program note: next week we actually have our guest already. Let me find the piece of the thing here. Tom Carnell, who's a writer. He actually, how I met him is really funny. He actually interviewed me for a website after one of my movies came out. He will be here next week to talk about his new book that's coming out that same day. So be sure to mark your calendars for that. And I love this new logo with me inside the TV.
Yeah.
I think it's great. I have an ego. But yeah, so check out Cassie B's Artistry, and she is fantastic. And also while you're at it, if you're in the southeastern Wisconsin area, check out Legendary Comics. They are in the Western Village, behind Mike and Angelo's Pizza. They are a small shop. They've been around for almost 31 years at this point. And that's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to even think that comic book stores are still around, let alone that long. And it's a real fun environment. You can sit and you can bullshit on Wednesdays when new books come out, and all sorts of stuff. And I know that's a lot of local people, but there are people who listen that are local. I'm sure Patrick is listening right now. Aren't you, Patrick? I know you're listening, Patrick.
Patrick?
I know you're listening. I know you're there. But
Are you creeped out yet, Patrick? Are you creeped out yet?
I'll be there tomorrow and I'll creep you out even more.
I'm already at your house, Patrick. Open the door.
Hey, that reminds me. Have you seen online this guy dressed up like Pennywise on Omegle?
Not yet. No.
It is fucking hilarious because these people freak out. He's scared. So what he'll do is he'll say, "Hello, what are you doing on here?" And that whole thing. And it's not the Tim Curry one; it's the Bill Skarsgård one. And he's like, and they're like, whatever. And one guy got real tough with them, and then he goes and he's like, "Oh, well, let's see how tough you are when I come to what type of," and he mentions the state they're in, and then they immediately log off because they're like, "Oh shit." Yeah, and one guy,
some creepy things on there, the Omegle thing. Like it's like it's a little too creepy. Just
the one that cracked me up is he had to blur the guy's face out because he's like, "Hello," and he's like, "What's your name?" And he tells him, and he says, "Well, would you mind if I came to insert state here?" And he goes, "No, I'm not allowed to have company." Oh, well, that's too bad because I'm on my way. And then he purposely puts up like the screen that it looks like you're going to the next chat.
Yeah.
And then he puts up like a demonic Pennywise face with a noise or whatever. And the guy fell out of his chair backwards, and his pants were around his ankles.
Oh no.
So he was on Omegle to jerk off, and then Pennywise literally scared him out of his chair. It was the greatest thing ever.
I don't accept company. I masturbate a lot. I mean, a lot. Like, unhuman amount of masturbating.
I currently have an IV connected to my arm.
I haven't left the house in 10 years.
10 years of semen buildup. Imagine that. Imagine the unloading. How do you think my posters remain on the wall? We're fucked.
They've written horror movies about me. The Masturbator 1, 2, and 3.
I'm the Greasy Strangler. Or I'm more. Actually, he's more the Sticky Strangler.
Yeah, sticky.
Yes, the Sticky Strangler. But yeah, so it's and I promise if you guys are interested, I will give you further updates on me and her as they develop.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yes. Nate's like, okay, good. I don't need Pornhub for a couple weeks. I'm good. Awesome. Yay! Woohoo! I almost thought to myself, like, when I finally get laid, I'm just going to start dancing and put the microphone by the ground like Howard does in Private Parts.
Did Ron just do a somersault? What the hell?
What's going on here? I don't get this. This is ridiculous. But don't forget, if you can watch the taping of the show live every Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern at Twitch and YouTube. Just look for I'm Uncle Ron, and then you can follow the show on all the podcasting apps. I hear Google Podcasts is going away, but YouTube Podcasts is a thing. I signed up for YouTube Podcasts just to kind of whatever, just to make sure we're there. But yeah, so. Next week is gonna be a lot of fun. Tom is the Batman of the literary world, and when he comes on, I'll explain why.
Yeah. Does Sean C. Phillips mean anything to you?
Kind of, yeah.
So he's a guy in California. I'm friends with him on his regular account on Facebook and his fan page. But he makes movies. He stars in horror films and makes horror films.
Well, let's talk. Yeah, let's definitely talk. Yeah. Oh, we got another message here. Let's see what this person says. Go with the Grind podcasts. Who is Chuck Nasty saying Happy Halloween, Chuck.
Happy Halloween.
You can find his Splatterhouse punk novels on Amazon. Just look for Chuck Nasty. And yeah, he's one of those Friday the 13th 9 apologists. So I don't know what else to fucking say. Oh, I know what to say. Hold on. Let me find what I want to say about that. That's what I think. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun.
Okay. Which was
what?
better? Jason in space or Leprechaun in space?
Jason in space.
Okay.
You're a hobbit. You're not a leprechaun.
They're distant cousins.
Yeah, but still, I mean, Jason gets all uberfied and he just starts killing motherfuckers. Like it ain't nobody's, and it ain't okay. So I know that there's a lot of issues with a lot of these movies, but
Of course,
I have one thing to say before we go. Okay, and that is, I forgot what I was going to say now because I just saw him say.
I thought you were just going to press a button again. Like,
yeah,
you're going to say something like profound and prolific. Nope. Here's what I got to say, and then end it.
No, I would never do something like that. But no, just follow us, and then you're Comic Nate Ford on Instagram and all the places. Follow you. You got stuff all the time. It's kind of pointless to promote at this point because you're. They can just follow you on social media.
Yeah, exactly.
And it changes all the time. And then when people go back and listen, I could have gone to that. Oh, well, if you were following, you'd know. So what the fuck is wrong with you? So don't forget to tune in next week. Tom Carnell's going to be here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, I remembered what I wanted to say. I remember what I wanted to say. And believe it or not, it is very profound. Honestly. Okay. And what I wanted to tell everyone is. And no, that's not it. No, what did I want to tell you? Oh, yeah, it was this.